trees.
Well, this is not freezing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The trees part into a quiet glade after a while, where black stone pillars, roughly hewn and ancient, form a perfect circle here midday. They're warm to the touch despite the cool air. As you enter, a low hum begins to echo around you. Not from wind, but from these stones themselves.
This is not good. Why did we enter this circle without thinking about this?
Well, you know, we got it kind of just appeared. It wasn't there when I was moving, and then it just appeared.
Because historically,
we're in a circle.
We're idiots.
Valid.
And we're the 3 smartest people in this caravan.
Nicholas pretty smart.
I am. That's why I'm saying it wasn't here when we were moving.
Fair enough. Which makes this even worse, potentially.
A strange, shifting melody, sometimes comforting, sometimes dissonant.
What if we just like unmake the circle and then kick it?
You wanna?
I don't hear nothing. Shut up.
You start saying that. That's immediately what I do. I put my fingers in my ears and start.
It's fake magic.
So I don't hear
Kicking your
anything.
circle might piss them off.
I feel like anything I do pisses them off.
Fair.
So from this point on, I don't hear anything. My ears are plugged. I'm going la 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 la.
Heard. I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear nothing.
I'm watching how these 3, especially, are reacting, and see if they start doing anything weird or odd.
Well,
What you mean?
Especially, well,
Yeah, definitely these two.
definitely because
I'm
I know these two.
Yeah.
Intellect fortress.
On yourself? Okay. That's
Mm.
fine.
Since I know these two, I know how they normally act. So, him, I don't know how he normally acts.
No one does. He doesn't.
But if it's something that's like obvious,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a guinea pig.
Okay. Where you go?
I'm raw dogging it. He's covering it. He's casting intellect fortress.
he's not doing anything. He's
Yeah.
just sitting there listening to it.
I got you. I'm gonna cast. I have Sorcerer's Burst on my finger. It's gonna go through the range in order, so we know if I start going cuckoo, they won't be in order.
Roll a D4 for me.
4.
4? Okay. As this humming reaches your ears, your attention is immediately turned to one of these stone pillars, instinctively and almost pleasantly. And as you see that, you see only you notice that this stone pillar glows red, and then it goes from a glowing to just a pulsing red. And after like the 6th one, you see what seems to be a stake appear, and it's burning.
Like
Oh.
like a steak or like a steak that you eat.
Not a steak,
Wooden
Andrew.
steak.
Like a wooden steak.
Like a wooden steak
Yeah.
coming from the ground. And then you can slowly start to see a person forming.
Okay, well, there, guys. You guys probably can't see this, but there's a wooden stake burning, and there's somebody.
You can see
What?
the face of someone familiar popping into your skull, or at least like as you can see, as
Yeah.
it's a reminder of a tan woman. Who else would it be?
Yeah.
It looks like Alice, burning on the stake. And then it comes in, then comes out. Disappears, comes in, comes out. Comes in, comes out. Comes in, comes out.
I guess during those flashes, does it feel like it's a dream, or does it feel like it's like some like? Does it feel like it's like something that's going to happen?
Insight. I'll run. What are you doing?
I'm sending the card.
Okay, well, make a D4 for me. Or D4 for me.
15.
15. I'll wait for this result to look good.
4.
4.
That's the same thing I got.
Yeah. Well, you don't see the same thing that he does. But from your insight, it looks like a strange fey prediction of possibility, not
Certainty.
certainty.
Yeah.
As it's showing you,
This is like the future that Lenithis is trying to stop. Like,
Yes.
yeah, gotcha.
correct.
I guess at that point you guys would see that the thing is like changing. So it's like I'm no longer concentrating on Sorcerer's Burst.
You see, as your focus is towards a pulsing rock, you can see what seems to be a battle. A battle that you are reminded of from your old war days, essentially. Back when you had your other arm.
Do I have my other arm in this vision?
No.
Damn.
You're still armless.
So you went back in time, but
This is not a pleasant battle, but it is a battle where whichever side you were on, won. But you remember feeling a sense of pain, of loss, and you're reminded of the days you had your other arm. Since this is a point of contention to your character personality at this point, I guess.
Funny how we just brought this up. I was like, do you ever think about the fact that you...
Not now, now I do.
And really all this is, and as it's still coming in and coming out, this feels more like a reminder of the past rather than the potential of the future. Other
Is
than
this
that,
is coming from a rock?
this is coming from a random rock. Yes.
I'm hitting the rock.
Okay, he goes and bolts right
Wait,
out
don't! What are you doing?
of the card.
I don't like it.
No, I told you don't mess with it!
He runs towards one of the pillars.
I'm gonna yell stop, and I'm casting command on him.
All right, make a charisma saving throw.
Is it
wisdom?
wisdom?
Is it wisdom?
Let's find out.
It's
I
wisdom.
think it's wisdom.
Probably wisdom.
I'm 90% sure it's wisdom.
It's probably wisdom.
It is wisdom.
17.
God dang, you passed.
That's
Barely.
what he's good at. You continue rushing towards this. And you go to punch this rock, and you immediately stop with your one fist. And then, as you do that, the pulsing poof, and you are just brought back. And it's just,
Into the cart?
no, not back into the
Okay.
cart. You immediately stop. And what you see in front of you is your father. He is holding your hand. And you immediately stop. And he looks at you, and he gives you a stern look of not disappointment, but more of recognition of something hard happening, this loss and this pain. And there is no words, there is just understanding. As you both sense this comparison to he never wanted this. And as soon as it looks like he's about to hug you, poof, you're brought out. Poof.
What's the point of this?
Are you okay?
No!
What did you see?
Things that were supposed to be long gone.
What color was your stone?
Purple. Colorblind.
You're colorblind?
And it was red, and somehow he sees purple.
Okay, because mine was red and I could see the future.
Yeah, maybe the purple means past.
Purple and past, they both serve P.
What about the future?
Huh? Oh, well, the future I saw was Alice burning alive.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it smelled awful.
Like, did it
I love
smell
how we're adding
worse? Did it
senses
smell
to
worse in the
this.
rain?
Yes, it smelled worse. Have you ever smelled burning flesh?
I have, yes.
It smells awful. It was gross. It was really bad. I guess I'll walk up to the stone I was at.
I guess we are fully stopped now.
Hold on,
Yes.
I want to see something. So you saw the past.
I stopped for a second. Is the humming still going? Or has it stopped now?
It's still going.
Oh yeah, I write down. Saw potential future. Alice burning at stake. Gonna check out stones. Oh, and then I write.
You need to put in if it's a stabby steak or the E steak.
Oh yeah, I write STAKE.
Well, if
Um,
I can't read.
I'm writing it for the guy that's not paying attention. Like he's not listening. Mine was red. His was purple. He saw the past. Mine was red. Going to see if color matters. So I go up to. Is the stone I'm going up to the same one that he was just at?
Make a charisma save.
Fuck. Dog. 19.
19. Well, weirdly enough, you passed that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you feel something weird happening with your body, which is good.
Am I walking up to the same stone he is?
Are you?
No, like I.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm walking up to the stone that I saw glowing.
Yes.
Okay, so I just walk up to it and I just like. I'm not like trying to punch it. Like I'm trying to be like gentle and like try to like touch the stone, but do I get stopped by like a force just like you did?
Go ahead and make a charisma save.
Okay. That's probably gonna be fine. 19.
Yep, you're good.
You gotta roll a 12 for that, right? Oh, I'm 11.
Alright, so am I able to touch the stone or is it?
You're
like-
able to touch the stone.
Okay.
So as you touch the stone, you were immediately brought to a weird potential future.
Okay, that's
As-
what I wanted.
As you are immediately thrusted into what seems to be an area filled with the most disturbing creatures, demonic in nature, as it feels as though you're transported to a dimension below. As it's what they do there in
Yeah.
Blood War. It's so repetitive. It's all they do there.
Yeah.
And as you're there, you do see as your brother, Ryan, can't do anything. You see it's nothing but black, as it's just like he's fought so hard to try to save her in this place. But it's just the burning. As it's just him not moving. It's almost like there's no will left in him. As you're just looking at this depressing scene, it's like you're just not there to help or assist at all. You also see right next to her is a body that's dropped right next to the stake itself, and it looks like Dylan, as he did what he could to try to save his daughter, but to no avail.
Are the rest of us here? No.
You two seem to be absent of this scene.
And no Ed, no Zany, no Ladothus.
No Leviticus. You look across, and you can see what seems to be a throne of sorts. This throne is constantly on fire, but you don't know what it is. There's no indicating what it potentially might be or who illustrated what it, was to potentially come. But it's something of note that you might be able to think about in the future. And then just like that,
Take your things out. Take your ear things out.
Oh, my fingers?
Yeah.
I go ahead and cast Intellect Fortress.
Yep, that's a good move. That's why I didn't ask for this answer. You guys would probably be funny. The DC's not that bad, but if you roll low enough, it's gonna happen.
I guess we're gonna keep moving.
What's going on?
I'm sorry. I don't know what happens, but it showed me a future. Alice was burnt. I was in one of the hells. I couldn't tell you which one. There was a throne there. It was on fire. I couldn't see. Before I could find out whose throne it belonged to, I got poofed back here. She was burnt. Dan was there, but he looked like he was just like he had given up. And you were there, and you look like you tried your hardest. I know you look like you tried to give those demons out. There was a lot of them, but you were dead, and so was Alice. And I don't know where Ed was. I don't know where he was. I don't even. Zane, nobody else was there. It was just the three of you. I don't know why we weren't there. And even though I know we have a chance to change that from happening, I'm sorry we weren't there.
Oh, we probably died earlier.
We don't know that there's, we don't know about him. We don't know if he's going to be around once we get to Baldur's Gate or when we leave Baldur's Gate. We don't know anything about him. Zany, I think Zany's gone. So, and like I said, don't know. Maybe you two did end up perishing earlier on, or you got banished somewhere, or there's 100 different things that could happen with you two. I do appreciate that, but with having such narrow, limited information, I'm not reading anything into the fact that nobody else was there.
I know. We're trying to be more honest with each other now, so I want to tell you what I saw.
I appreciate that.
And
if I'm gonna go, at least I went down fighting.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
Yeah. Hopefully we will be there so it doesn't happen.
Fizz, what did you see?
I'm not stupid enough to actually, I tried. I've been listening this entire time and see nothing.
Oh.
Oh, not at all.
Nikolai, what did you see?
They sold so many things.
Oh.
Things you never want to talk about with your family, right?
Right.
I saw my mom.
I saw my
What?
dad.
I'm telling you now.
Nicholas started off like,
No.
hey, forget it.
You don't want to mess with your mom.
I don't.
You're tearing this family apart. Look what you did to your ma. I'm sorry, ma.
It's just I just saw my mom and it wasn't good.
Yeah, I saw my dad and it wasn't good either. I'm right there with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think they knew each other at one point?
Yeah, all bad people know each other.
My mom's not bad.
Yeah, my dad's not bad.
Now they're questioning it. Wait, was my bad? I didn't know all about my mom.
Well, I think our parents are probably just misunderstood.
The stern look in your dad's face, just like, I can't really honestly tell you. I didn't get much from that.
Yeah, it was just,
Okay, well, I'm sorry you guys have dealt with such horror.
I'm sorry I had to deal with your mom.
Oh, the smell.
Better than to move forward.
Did your mom have like a smell too? Because he was saying like his vision had a smell. Did your
I
mom
did.
have-
My vision had the smell of burning flesh.
Well, I don't know what his mom's up to.
Let's discuss something other than my mom.
He didn't say no.
He didn't say no.
I know I brought her up, but like, let's keep my mom out of this comfort. Please.
Out of this what?
Combo.
Come.
Please.
Nicola, are you okay?
I'm fine.
No, it's
Do you want to talk about? I'm basically a licensed therapist.
But you're not. Where's your license?
In Neverwinter.
Well, we're far from there, and I don't trust people without a license.
Do you have a
That's
license
fair.
to drive this carriage?
I do.
He
Look
does. It's
at this.
actually right there.
I got like 17 licenses.
Yeah, he's got a license on hand. He has a license.
very
on the
talented.
convoy, so.
He's very talented.
If you want someone who knows CPR, I know that.
Oh, dude. He also got his license right there too.
Alright,
There is like a corner with all his licenses.
we're just gonna keep
But
on.
it's just like in a pile.
Just
Jeez.
we had to
Yeah,
file
all right.
multiple.
Let's go ahead and
Yeah,
continue on.
we are moving. I didn't know where to stop.
Well, I saw my dad.
And I saw the
Something I
future.
forgot to do before, so we're gonna do it now.
Okay.
It's day one of the election.
Huh? Oh yeah,
I was supposed to play during the campsite.
yeah. I meant to say that. I always have the radio playing at my campsite too.
Let's go ahead and do that now.
All right, I'm ready.
Just imagine that happened there.
All right, I'm casting my spell. She's talking to me. The radio's playing.
Let me make sure that the volume is.
Or it's a little delayed. He had to wait for some of the results, so it's playing now.
Oh, I like that. Let's stick with that narrative.
It's from last night, but he's only able to broadcast now.
Yep, let's go with that. I love that.
Hello, plagues and parties. This is Chuck Tumblespree, your halfling herald of happenings, reporting live from Neverwinter, where the streets are literally buzzing with arcane activity and civic unrest. You're hearing that right, folks. Today kicks off with a bang as supporters of Ember, yes, that's Ember, the moody magic man, put on a little morning fireworks display that nearly turned the Black Lake District into a crater with benefits. The spellcasters call it a demonstration of magical excellence. City Watch calls it an insurance nightmare. I call it Tuesday. That's right. Ember's mage faction, the Obsidian Circle, gathered outside the Hall of Justice this morning to showcase their commitment to order through magical superiority. What does that mean? Mostly loud noises, glowing triangles, and one very stressed pigeon. And an actual flaming banner that read, "Real power, real leadership, real hot." Hey, Emily, I think that's just his Tinder bio. Sources tell me the crowd was huge, enchanted, and at least 12% illusions. But the vibe, electric. Ember's approval surged by the end of the day, with local evokers chanting things like, "Incinerate the old god," and "Down with never-ending." Why would they say that? Or whatever. In response, Lord Neverember's camp said, and I quote, "No comments. Please vacate the fountain." They always do that to Chuck Tumblespree, but I'm still here. Now, for those of you listening from a tent, a tavern, or a ruby bag of holding, this surge puts Ember ahead of the old political power meter. The people are feeling the fire, and it's not just from the 8th level fireballs streaking across Castle Ward. Are we witnessing the rise of the next Lord Protector, or just a real dramatic audition for a court jester with combat spells? Only time in tomorrow's chaos will tell. Hey, don't touch me! Don't touch me! I'm tired of people touching me, okay? I didn't mean it. It's a joke. Yeah, buddy, back off. This is Chuck Tumblespree, dodging wild magic surges and desperately clinging to objectivity. Tune into tomorrow, same time, same arcane frequency, where I'll probably be reporting from a different district because this one's currently on fire. Oh.
Yep, there's that. Keep in mind, I had to roll all of these, so these are on the spot, and they're rolled in the background. So that's what you guys get as you guys are coming out of this area. As I'm rolling with what he said. This is just coming in now. As you guys continue.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
card, yeah.
Right. I thought this music was all the start of something else.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. This
Okay.
is just background stuff.
Let's leave it to them, they say. Ember's winning now.
I didn't think we were actually going to let them do a full election thing.
They said leave it to them. They said go to Baldur's Gate, we'll be fine.
Ember's not that bad of a guy, is he?
They're like, he's probably like the third worst person in Neverwinter.
I
He doesn't
mean, he
have,
killed the dragon.
he doesn't have like necessarily bad intentions. He just has questionable means.
Yeah.
Oh, like Chevy.
No. Chevy's like a neutral person. Ember's like a person that's just like, it's his way or you get murdered. Chevy just doesn't pay you if you don't listen to him. Ember will murder you or torture you or keep you as a prisoner.
Yes. The problem is with Ember is the ends always justifies the means. And we're not exactly sure what his ends truly are, and we have a feeling that they're very selfish ends. We're not 100% sure of that, but a lot of his actions appear to be much more selfish in nature and self-serving.
Oh, no better than me. All I know is that he gathered up a bunch of his allies to kill a dragon.
We were there for that.
Yeah, and a lot of that was actually our plan.
Yeah, it was like 90% our plan.
But he's the one that did it.
Because we kept the other one distracted.
There's another one?
Inside, yeah.
He was the coward that stayed outside the lair while we went into the lair.
Oh. Why
He
did
just
they-
got lucky that the dragon actually left the lair and came outside. We didn't think he would do that.
It's weird that that hasn't come out to light.
Because we don't advertise it, because we really don't care who gets the credit for it. Where Ember wants to make sure that he gets all the credit
I
for
mean,
that.
if you guys are trying to like
Also, it's
stand against him, wouldn't it be best to bring this part to light? Because this is like his main standing reason to go for the crowd.
It's been a very hectic 3 days.
It's been for.
It has now been 4. We've been on, this is the second day we're on the road. You see how, in the span of 3 days, we fought a dragon, fought a hag, dealt with Peter Pan, and are now going to Baldur's Gate.
Who's Peter Pan?
Another hag, another fae.
All do y'all have like some kind of like
Death Wish? Probably.
not death wish, some kind of fixation with like fake creatures?
No, they just would have a fixation with us for some reason.
Oh, also, I fought a Draco Lich while I was dead.
Oh, the same one or different one?
Same one that talked to us just now. Same one that you have to deal with later. And
I
if
don't
you,
have to. He said I could deal with it, but I don't have to.
he wants me, you're next to me, you're gonna have to deal with it.
I can run pretty fast.
I'm not as fast as him.
Well, this one I think he can, since it's kind of not on this plane of existence yet.
That's fair. But we don't know what Ember's dad can do, if he can like summon him temporarily or something.
Correct.
Oh, Ember has a dad?
Yeah, Ember's dad is the leader of the dragon cult.
Oh, that's cool. Oh.
The one that's trying to bring the Draco Lich to life and take over the world.
not
Right.
just trying to bring him back. He's trying to make him a god.
Yeah, that's why he wants to eat my soul and my brother's soul because we're part god. So.
Well, that
Is you
explains-
writing that down?
Oh yeah. Well, that's what we call an asimone.
Oh.
Chevy didn't tell you all this. This is like Chevy knows all this stuff.
No, you just told me like I have like 3 jobs, and then gave me the 3 jobs, and I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna go do the 3 jobs.
I just felt like he probably should have filled you in that we're going to specifically kill
Oh, he
Ember's
doesn't-
dad.
No.
You know, no more information. There was a lot of information, not everything.
That's fair. But yeah, if the Dracolich eats my brother or my soul, and or, because we don't know how much god soul he needs, he will come back to life, he will become a god, he will take over the world and eat everything. Except maybe the cult of the dragon. I really don't see how, I've never understood doomsday cults, like I've never understood the logic of, let's blow up the world. Because you live on that world.
I think there's this broken part in their mind that actually thinks that if we facilitate it by bringing a big creature in to do it, we'll be spared and saved because we help bring that big creature into existence, so he will spare us.
That's why you never drink the Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid.
What's Kool-Aid?
It's basically like a really sugary water drink. Like it's a sugary juice. Like it's all sugar.
It's a sugary juice.
If somebody offers you Kool-Aid, they're probably and they look like they're in a cult. It's the Kool-Aid's gonna kill you.
Oh.
Now, but if it's like a nice old Southern lady that's offering you the Kool-Aid, it's gonna be the best drink you've ever had in your
So
life.
I'm gonna
It's
be
like
honest,
the
that
red
sounds like a
wine.
hag.
For underage people.
Yes.
So it's like the grandma offering you sweets and cookies, and they're actually good sweets and cookies.
Yeah.
Sounds like a hag.
But if it's not is such not good person,
Is it because you had that hag experience, or are you actually feeling that?
No, well, I read up on hags after we fought that one hag, and there's
After?
yeah.
But before that, would you have taken the cookies?
Oh, 100%.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But
That's like.
but now that I know,
Yeah, but you didn't know.
yeah, but now I do.
Yeah, but the kids that were drinking the Kool-Aid didn't know. They just believed that the old lady was nice, and then the old lady turned out to be a crazy old man that just wanted everybody to die because he was a sick, crazy person.
Right, but then when they realized that
They had already drank the Kool-Aid and died because the Kool-Aid was poisoned.
Oh, maybe they got enough time to find an antidote.
No, because he systematically gave everyone the Kool-Aid at the same time, so they could all die within the same time frame.
Fucking cruel.
He was the only one that didn't drink the Kool-Aid. And nobody found it suspicious at all.
I wonder what Kool-Aid is.
They probably just thought you drank it beforehand. I don't think it's suspicious. Of course, like the guy that's made the Kool-Aid would drink it first.
But he didn't.
I got.
He didn't taste test it.
What's Kool-Aid?
I will make it at camp tonight.
I don't know. We don't
so
want to drink
sugar-based
Kool-Aid.
juice
I,
flavored
you
water
can watch me to make sure I don't put
Okay.
any poison in it.
with lots
There's
and
no way
lots
for
of
me to
sugar
know
in
if
it.
you did it or not.
Not
I wouldn't know.
I have a very important question for you. Why would I poison you?
I don't know.
Why would I poison the party that I'm with specifically to beat the dragon cult?
Because maybe you're secretly working for them. I have no idea.
That is a fair point. And I don't have a way to prove to you that I'm not. So that is actually a
The
good...
only thing that makes me want to believe you is the fact that you say
Kind
they're
of
trying
funny
to
how
kill
we get
you.
these modern colloquialisms into D&D.
I know all the time, and then no one's questioning it because you guys are bards. And this is just the stuff you bring up.
So, Nicola,
And I'm just like, after the 7th session, I'm just like, well, this is just happening.
This is just in the universe now.
Nicola likes Kool-Aid, I heard. Or wants Kool-Aid.
What's-
I don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
Okay, I'll make Kool-Aid tonight. Do we have a lot of sugar in here? Like I need like at least a pound.
Well, Sugar gave you a decent amount. But you do see a note just like, don't indulge.
All the sugar's gonna be gone.
Meanwhile, it's literally in fucking asterisk, don't make fucking Kool-Aid. Chevy already fucking knew.
Do not give woman the Kool-Aid.
Luckily, I'm a man.
No, we were referring to. No, I was referring to. So dumb. We are headed towards
It's just a
camp
fucking
now.
delivery.
It is camp number 2.
It's a fucking
guys.
pan over. Luckily,
Luckily, I'm a man.
it's a fucking pan over. No.
I just like did a pan over to Chevy and just say, not what I meant.
God, he's
It's like he somehow knows.
like Brian's fucking scrying on me.
Son of a bitch, do not give that girl any sugar.
Do I get that fucking note in my fucking shirt? Damn.
Okay.
Probably forgot to tell anybody.
Jeez.
I just grabbed. 2 pounds should be enough.
He doesn't want Fizz having any sugar?
Yeah, you don't.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Wonder why.
It's only gonna have
knows?
2 pounds.
We'll find out.
We're gonna find out tonight.
It's making Kool-Aid tonight!
I'm making Kool-Aid.
Oh no, we've now gone to a trip to our favorite plane, the fire plane. Oh no.
Alright, guys.
Well, we'll find out.
Let me know when it's camp time. I'll make Kool-Aid for
Well,
everyone.
it's getting the camp time now. That's
Oh,
what we're doing.
Alright. Consensus, cherry or blue raspberry?
Jerry.
they look the same.
No, cherry's red and blue raspberry's blue.
Cherry?
Jerry.
Cherry, cherry.
Blue raspberry.
Okay.
The left one.
Cherry. Fizz, cherry or blue raspberry? Okay, cherry wins.
I'm really sorry. I didn't know which one I was taking.
2 pounds of sugar.
I'm gonna still take it too. You're gonna
All
keep
the
it.
cherry packets.
It's a lot of sugar.
This is how you make it.
You don't add that much sugar to it.
I'm assuming I'm still using my stew pot, so I'm making a lot of Kool-Aid.
Still,
It's perfect. This is gonna give you what we call diabetes.
I don't know if I want that.
Don't worry, you'll feel great.
I don't think I will.
The sweeter the better, they say.
I think it's a different term.
Alright. Here's your Kool-Aid. Here's your Kool-Aid. Nicola,
Okay, Kool-Aid.
here's your
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. And then here you go, Fizz. A happy pipe of
Alright.
cheers, everyone.
Chugs it down.
It's really sweet.
Might be too much.
No, this is perfect.
No,
It's actually not enough.
No,
It needs to be sweeter.
no, this is good.
Here you go. You just need another one to switch it down.
oh, no, I'm good.
How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
Like mid-20s.
Ah, you can have another one.
I definitely could. I definitely won't. though.
Nicola, how you liking your Kool-Aid?
What?
How you like the Kool-Aid?
It's a banger.
What does that mean, Nicola?
It's a banger.
It's a banger.
I don't know what that means.
You know when you bang something? Not like that.
What I mean is it's like,
It's really good.
Oh!
it's banging.
It's banging.
Is that what baying means?
No.
Good.
The way he's saying it, yes.
Okay.
Banging can also mean intercourse.
Oh,
Not that.
But his thing just means it's really good.
right.
So what happened with Fizz?
Fizz, you need another one?
Well, you see as... Is that right? Let me make sure I'm doing it right before I just start spouting nonsense. That's not even the right table.
Oh God.
Well, we'll find out in a second. Let me pull up the right table.
Oh boy.
Going on a
That's the
ship,
Kool-Aid pot.
On our favorite rocket ship.
I'll make shepherd's pie this
To
time.
the sky.
To the fire plane.
So that's the number. This is the official one. Nice.
No, that would be hilarious to see her take off like a rocket with the smoke and everything.
Well, this feels fitting.
That's a fireball.
Fine. Awesome. Okay, so you see us. She goes, "Oh, this is awesome!" As she poofs into a sheep.
I told her to practice. She doesn't practice. This happens.
What happened?
She turned into a sheep.
I thought she just swapped places with the sheep.
No, that's Fizz now.
How do we get Fizz back?
So what are you doing?
The very easy way to do it.
I got you. I open her mouth and I pour more Kool-Aid
There's
in.
no way that's your sleep. Oh my god.
And
I can't believe you. Oh, I can't believe you've done this.
You're in. She starts to levitate.
No.
Okay. I'm going to
no.
put in a call. I'm going to just like make it a makeshift collar and just like.
Alright, I'm just gonna.
There you go.
She starts to
It's
float
a-
away. It's like
It's a
a
balloon.
balloon.
It's a balloon.
Can you pull her down?
That's
so I-
basically what happens with levitate.
Yeah.
Is you turn into a balloon.
Can you pull her down?
I am.
Okay.
I don't think it's helping. I think it's making it worse.
She likes the Kool-Aid.
She
Oh,
likes.
it's great that.
We just have to do this enough times.
2 more. She prepares mirror images immediately. Cast.
I don't think this is helping. It's only making it more annoying.
This is making it better, I think you're saying.
No.
Well, now it's harder to knock her out of it because you could have just punched her.
So.
Oh wait, we just
Maybe
had to.
there's a solution that doesn't involve Kool-Aid, because I think it's just making it worse.
Yeah, I have a solution. It's
Okay.
gonna hurt her though.
What?
It's gonna
I
hurt.
don't think that's a good solution.
Ner. I need her to make an int saving throw.
What?
She's a sheep. She fails.
Okay.
She's got no intelligence.
Yeah, she immediately fails.
Cool. I was hoping I would roll as low as possible. She's gonna take 4 psychic damage.
Oh, she's just back. Oh, I think that's like brain freeze or something. What?
Oh, I think this is what they call a sugar rush.
Sugar rush.
Sugar doesn't make me bleed.
Oh no, that's the brain freeze. You had too much Kool-Aid too fast.
And you wonder why I
How
didn't
much
want
sugar is
more.
in there?
2 pounds.
Whoa!
Well, to be fair, it's more
Nobody
to this
stop
than
me.
that. How am I supposed to know how much sugar you're supposed to put in there?
It's really good though. It's so good she turned into a sheep.
Yeah, my mom told me I shouldn't have sugar.
Oh,
Yes,
is it
I-
because you turned to sheep?
No, I'm triggered by wild magic surge.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so you turn into a shape. You're still levitating,
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm still holding on to
and there's still
3
mirror
of them.
image.
Yeah, but you know, at least you know which one's which.
Yep, she's human now.
the.
So no Kool-Aid for you.
No, well, if we're feeling spicy,
No.
Honestly,
I love sugar.
that's not a bad idea. Like if we're in a sticky situation, we could just pour a gallon of this down her throat and then just throw her in
And then
there.
I do.
To be
That was a
fair,
little much.
I believe this person could probably sugar it on their own.
As my
Without the
body
need of
can't
Kool-Aid.
take that much sugar.
And then we just throw her in there. Worst case scenario, she explodes. But
I don't
she
like that
takes
idea.
everything.
I really don't like that idea of having
I don't like
a suicide bomber.
I don't like the idea either. I'm just saying if it comes to that.
I don't think we should have this kind of
I mean,
contingency plan.
I would prefer just her die than all of us die in the 9 hells.
With this
I
person
don't
being
wanna
under
die.
my watch, I'm gonna say no.
I guess we now know why you weren't there. I'm gonna have to kill you.
What the fuck?
I don't agree with
What?
No.
your stance on that.
With mine?
No.
With his.
What did you
We don't sacrifice
She probably turned
one
into
for
a dragon.
everybody else.
Then I'm gonna get confused because we're going against the cult of the dragon.
No, she's gonna be a good dragon.
How do you know that?
She won't be red.
There's different ones.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
if I can control which dragon I turn into.
That's very true.
but that's because you haven't practiced enough.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how it works. It's like, it doesn't matter how much
And I think
sugar
it-
I eat, doesn't mean I'm...
No, I'm not saying eat the sugar. I'm just saying practice.
The mirror image.
Okay, they're gone now.
And not only that, but even if she were to turn into a dragon, she would still be her. So it wouldn't matter what color she turned into.
Or wouldn't she get the abilities of whichever one she turned into?
Possibly with abilities, but her intellect would be.
No, yeah, but I meant more so like, she'd
Well-
still be a dragon fighting another dragon. She just would be as smart as Fizzy is.
Right.
I'm pretty smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that was fun. I had a blast.
Well, I had a panic attack, but I guess
Why?
because my job is to make sure I get you to Baldur's Gate, and then you turn into a sheep. I didn't know it was you, or it was just a random sheep that was now with us, and I didn't know if you were ever going to come back. And that made me feel like I was going to fail my job, and that's not a good thing, because you never want to fail a job that Chivy gives you, because when you do that,
Don't get a cold start.
you don't. That's the least of my worries.
That's the least. Maybe
You
Chevy
know
isn't
what?
a
After
good.
the gold star.
Maybe Chevy isn't such a good guy.
Oh no, he runs a tight ship.
Hard right.
Hard right.
Uh,
Goes right. Tight.
Popeye?
Chicken, steak,
I don't know if I.
Sugary.
Whatever meat we had in the caravan.
squirrel.
It's probably squirrel. So actually probably rabbit. Maybe some venison if we're lucky.
Well, that was eventful. So we're not gonna have
No,
an
she.
exuberant amount of sugar.
I don't think
Again.
I don't think she can have any sugar.
Is it any sugar or just is there a threshold?
I mean, it's hard to tell. It's not any
Okay,
sugar.
we're gonna have to test this real quick.
So-
Is it 1 gram?
No. That's not how we're gonna tell.
Okay.
We could just give her a cookie.
We're gonna test out if it's a
She
gram
needs a
sugar.
gram. She needs to be fine.
That's a threshold. I'm just not gonna figure out what the threshold is.
Just give her a cookie.
It's probably gonna go beyond the threshold.
If it does, then we know that it would have to be less sugar than a cookie, which is bread.
You're allowed to have 1 gram of sugar a day.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Such a generous Lord. Oh,
Yes,
grab a
my
sugar
mom-
for me.
My mom said none at all, so that's sin.
That is at least 100 times more sugar.
All right, that was fun, guys. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, now that you got that set up and you saw me how I set up my tent, now you can set up a tent on your own.
Yep. I'll do that.
Need my help again.
No, I can't let her see that I can't do it.
Okay.
She goes, she's separate.
And it's perfect. It's
It's
actually
actually
wonderful.
really good.
It actually is really well done.
Yeah, that's almost gold star worthy.
It really is. It feels bad.
All right, next.
All right, next day.
Nope.
Oh no.
We're gonna catch up now.
Oh yeah, playing the sweet jazz. It's fine, huh?
We're going to say now is when
Day 2.
day 2 happens during the night. Where's your tongue spring?
He feels Batman.
This just in. People still exist. And they are loud. You hear this? I'm Chuck Tumblespree, your halfling heartbeat of the headlines, reporting live from the cracked cobbles of Neverwinter's Beggar's Rest Square, where today's slogan is less hope and more hands off our city! Folks, today marks a massive groundswell of support for Lord Neverwinter, the man, the myth, the municipal migraine. After yesterday's Arcane Ranger, hosted by team member, the people of Neverwinter, the actual people, you know, the ones who fix the roads, brew the ale, and whisper your names behind your back at bakeries, took to the streets in a full-blown common folk uprising. Who's writing this? Oh boy. Chase of Protector, and we ain't voting for Voldemort with abs. Laying through the Protector's enclave all day. And let me tell you, this wasn't your average scripted noble rally. These were tavern keepers, fishmongers, out-of-luck adventurers, even a bard who I think used to be a horse. All united in one simple belief. Lord Neverwinter, for all of his flaws, is their guard. And yet, let's not forget, Neverwinter's done plenty of passive shrugging while dragons roam the skies, and nobles got away with some truly eyebrow-raising behavior. But when the city burned, he opened the gates. When the nobles bickered, he showed up. When the soup kitchens dried up, he wrote the checks. Okay, technically his assistant wrote the checks, but his handwriting was somewhere in the mix. We're dealing in gold. What checks? You just roll with it? Okay. This election is no longer just about charisma and cantrips. It's about memory, about grit, about the stubborn feeling deep in the chest that says he may be old, tired, and vaguely haunted, but yes, he's a haunted man. Interesting. God damn it, I love a political movement. So that's another tip for Lord Neverwinter here today. It seems as though we have a hot race here in Neverwinter. The streets are speaking, and whether it's love, loyalty, or just really good baked goods, the Lord Protector ain't out of the fight yet. This is Chuck Tumblespree, neck deep in the heart of the people and possibly allergic to bird feathers, siding off into the next chaotic swing of this wild electrical waltz. Stay tuned.
Alright.
I feel like with the amount of traveling he's done, he should know if he's allergic to bird feathers.
Maybe it somehow never came up, or, you know...
He just walks up to Aarakocra and starts sneezing every time.
Ah, kill! Oh, that's it. Alright, off to the road again, guys.
The road again.
Well, at least you got your update there.
Yeah, at least now it's looking better.
Sure is. We'll see how the next day works out.
Oh no.
Or the next day after that.
Or the next day.
Or the next.
Next day. Alright, you guys are almost towards your checkpoint, guys.
We're doing it, guys. We're making it to Baldur's Gate.
I'm stressed.
Don't be. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
this should be the day, right? Because yeah.
Yes.
You guys haven't lost any time.
No.
You guys solve things pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, here it comes. As you guys have made it towards the end of the fractured road.
Hey guys,
Oh.
look, the road's not fractured anymore.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
The Baldur's Gate has the money to pay to get the road looking nice.
Oh.
No worries, guys. We're doing all right here. We're heading towards.
Baldur's Gate?
Oh, weird.
Oh no.
It's not too weird. Don't worry about it too heavy on that one. It's okay.
It's not too weird. There's just 5 Tarasques right in front of us.
No, we'd be dead by now if that's the case.
They're sleeping.
Yes, they are sleeping. He has no idea what you're talking about. Probably doesn't even know what you're referring to. Have you seen a Tarrasque before?
In a book.
Which book?
Tarasques and how to avoid them. A
How are you
survivor's
reading
guide.
that?
Don't you want to be prepared in case of a Tarrasque outbreak?
What's the possibility of that?
I mean, things they sleep under cities. Or under mountains. Any mountain or city could have a Tarrasque underneath them.
What I will say is that you see in your peripheral, it's a ways out. It's probably near the end of the day that you guys will hit this area of sorts. But you see what seems to be a pretty big-looking abandoned outpost, which is probably a checkpoint for you guys.
Gotcha.
Near the end of this fracture. He kind of just goes, well, how you guys been enjoying the journey so far?
I mean, it's been pretty fine. I saw a horrific nightmare future. You saw a horrific nightmare past. You had some trauma with your mom.
Yeah, when we're gonna get the traumatic.
You've been doing a great job.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
And
what,
it's a journey. It's a journey. It is what it is.
You know, if we just get there like that, that'll be awesome, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't all have that luxury.
Nope.
As you guys are moving, you notice that a slow mist starts to roll across the road. Thick and low, cooling around not only the boots, but the caravan itself. Visibility dropping to mere feet. From somewhere ahead, a warm glow pierces the gray, flickering orange like a lantern swinging gently in the breeze. It doesn't move, it's just floating around.
It seemed like it was like a clear day before this fog. Like this fog just
Yeah, it
rained.
just kind of rolled in.
Okay.
Why is it so ominous all of a sudden? Oh, well.
It's just kind of our luck.
Yeah,
Sorry about
clearly-
that.
Clearly,
You know what? I normally wouldn't say such things, but you guys seem to have. I've not had that many crazy things happen to me in a long time. It's like you're in like some kind of book or something, like where something's always supposed to happen. to
like some sort of
entertain you.
game of some sorts.
Like a game? Like what kind of game?
Like a game where you like play out your lives and stuff.
Make an intelligence save.
Oh god.
What do I do?
Oh, I need a bad card.
Or you- What is this?
I don't know if my fingers swallow.
Yes. Okay. You see as only to you, you see what seems to be a Derek kind of just appear up here in your face. Hey man, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, you've never thought that ever in your life. And he's gone.
What are we talking about?
You were talking. Oh yeah, let me just get you up to speed on what you were talking about. You said something about a game.
The visit?
What type of game?
I don't know.
Oh. Alright.
My brain seems to have locked on that information. Oh, well, you know, that lantern does not interact with it, okay? Because we've interacted with everything since we've been here. That's not interacted with lantern, okay?
Sounds good. Yeah, let's try to avoid it to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I know it's fun to interact with things.
Hold on, we've only interacted with two things, and one of them was the guy.
Yeah, I don't even know if we should have helped him, but okay.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, we can't just pass judgment on everybody.
Well,
There's so-
I'm not, but like after that time, that last bit, it was kind of like, oh,
like,
should we be letting him in?
Clearly had some suspicious stuff going. Oh, maybe that magical liquid was for the fireworks that they did on the first day.
Oh, yeah, that could be it. That could be it. You have a good point.
It's actually Ember's secret plan. He's just gonna nuke the city if he loses.
yeah,
It
bro.
wouldn't surprise me.
You get what seems to be
Probably nuke the
a
city, but if
message
he
that
wins.
is not as long as what's the spell that clerics have that you can just send messages?
Message. Or sending.
Sending it. That's not necessarily, it's not like sending, as it's just one way, which makes it longer, essentially.
Okay.
This strange radio-like magic.
Okay.
Hello there! Chuck Dumblesbury. Just wanted to give you an update on how things are actually going.
Okay.
So, the day you left, there is some sort of strange election, if you haven't heard on my radio,
I have. Yeah.
which you might have. It's not like the Lord Protector his position's not at risk, essentially, as though the Lord's Alliance and the Alliance from Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep, these guys weren't having any much trust in Neverwinter, so they found it spicy and interesting, and that's why I'm on the ground. It's not really his call, it was, unfortunately, everybody else's. So he's doing his best, since I know that's the side you're on. And while I'm remaining neutral, of course, I want Neverwinter to retain his title. So beyond the point, the core of it is, if Ember does gain that, he wants him to keep Lord Protector. But most likely, the council will be active. No matter what, he still gets his business. But I gotta make things in. Well, hey there, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to address a couple things regarding these next few series of episodes. I might be putting one in each one of them. I don't know yet. But because of the way our live streams have been going lately, I've had to essentially separate a lot of stuff, and you're going to get less context. If you need context, I'm your guy. I'll be putting that at the beginning of the episode, and we'll kind of go from there. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. We figured out how to do the live streams. How live streams are going to go for the moment is we're going to take after 3 hours, we're going to take a break, and then it's going to be a part 2, 3 hours. I doubt we'll ever have a part 3 because we don't go beyond 6 hours. But that's kind of how it has to be given how OBS has been treating our equipment at the moment. So other than that, I mean, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of an update at the beginning of each episode, and that's going to be that. Enjoy Neverwinter Bards, guys. There's a few of them that were not there this week, but it's just as good and just as dramatic and interesting as ever. So I hope you guys continue to watch. Thank you guys for the support recently. It's been great to see the numbers and the people climbing in. I love it. You guys are great. I'll see you guys soon. Hope you enjoy the episode.